Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting beer review. Thanks for watching. This time with another Bavarian Pils from the Stadtbrauerei Spalt, founded 1879, and it's located in the city of Spalt in Mittelfranken, so quite north of Bavaria, and it's looking like this, very classical looking Spalter Premium Pils, and it's this town is home of a famous hops type, if I remember correctly. So it's going to be real interesting to try this. I have high expectations of it, and as you know, I really love pils, and of course it has to be German pils. Best quality, best tasting, just like all other German beer styles, but pils is something that I really love especially much because of the fantastic, refreshing, strong hops bitterness taste in it, which is that amazing in the pils. It's the only brewery in Germany that is still owned by a city, if I've been getting things right. And it's there. For that reason, it's called Stadtbrauerei Spalt. 50 employees, founded 1879, as I mentioned. And I'm gonna give you some more information about this brewery. I'm gonna give you two links. One to the brewer's website, which I suggest that you check out. Very good website. But also a website to a kind of a Verein, as it's called in Germany, which is caring about the history of this brewery. So it's quite interesting that there's a group that's caring about the history of this brewery, and they do have a website as well where there's much longer history about this brewery, comparing to the one that I'm going to read. So I'm going to give you some short information first about Spalt brewery. The Stadtbrauerei Spalt, which translates to Spalt City Brewery in German, is a brewery in the middle Franconian town of Spalt, which was created in the year 1879 through the merge of numerous smaller breweries. Since 2006, it is the last municipally owned brewery in Germany. For brewing, the local hop variety Spalter Aromahopfen is used, which is the town's most important trade good. The history of beer brewing in Spalt can be traced back as far as 1376. The Stadtbrauerei brews in a traditional way without preservatives. The beers are not pasteurized and are kept in cold storage after filled into bottles. There are 18 different flavors available brewed after the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516. The ripening takes 5 to 10 weeks. The city brewery brews according to traditional brewing skills. The beers are not heated up and stored in cool bottles after bottling. All varieties are produced according to the rules of slow brewing EV. The maturation takes 5 to 10 weeks. And some longer history about this brewery. Spalter beer history, hop tradition, Middle Franconia is beer Franconia. Hardly any other region in the world has as many small regional breweries as here. The Stadtbrauerei Spalt is a specialty even for our region. The only municipal brewery in Germany is embedded in the oldest hop growing region in Germany, with a history spanning more than 1000 years. 1376, Spalt the Franconian Merano. Spalt has always been surrounded by hop forest, which earned him the saying Spalt the Franconian Merano. The first indications of the splitter hops can be found as early as 1376. The high lupulin content makes the splitter aroma, Spalter aroma hops, a sought after raw material worldwide. Humulus lupulus hops were first used as a medicinal plant, but found their way into brewing in the Middle Ages due to their preservative effects. The restriction of beer wort to hops in the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516 gave his cultivation a first boost. 1538, green gold, the world's first hop seal. Already 1538, the Spalter aroma hops protected their green gold with the world's first hop seal and brewed in the 450-year tradition exclusively according to the Bavarian purity law issued in 1516. 1746, hop mill Mühlereisig. The centuries-old hop cultivation can still be felt today. High, gabled, half-timbered and sandstone houses with overlapping floors were used for air hop drying until the turn of the century. The hop mill Mühlereisig, built around 1746, is probably the most impressive surviving Middle-Franconian hop farmhouse. High season. In the time of the hop harvest, things were going high in the crack because thousands of seasonal workers were required to pick the harvest by hand. The gendarmerie had to be increased considerably in order to keep many migrant workers in check. This turbulent era came to an end with the introduction of harvesting machines, dear and dear to the Spalter hops. Although the hops were the most important commodity, the Spalter did not miss the chance to consume some of them themselves. Brewing has been going on for over 450 years. Proud brewery owner. The town brewery Spalt was created 1879 from the former Lambe brewery, founded 1540, the last private brewery in Spalt at the time, to the delight of the citizens of Spalt, who are proud brewery owners, and the mayor, who is therefore always the managing director of the brewery. Some more information about the brewery. Stadtbrauerei Spalt, our hops, our beer. The Stadtbrauerei Spalt is the only municipal brewery in Germany. 5,000 Spalter citizens are proud brewery and security and therefore beer ambassadors for their beer, character, passion and honesty. These things are not only important in humans but also in beer. We live it. The Spalter beers are brewed by our strong team with calmness and composure, hand in hand from the brew house to bottling, so that the good Spalter beers comes fresh and fine to you. Quality. Our master brewer Uwe Schulz composes 21 beer specialties with a lot of passion, only malt from the region, the best Spalter aroma hops, in-house spring water and the finest brewing yeast gives the outstanding hop enjoyment of our beer. Our beer owes its special taste to the high-quality Spalter noble aroma hops, which have their home here. Spalter aroma hops are 5 times more valuable than many other types of hops. We add twice as much to our beer as usual, and you can taste it, so that we can gently extract the valuable hop oils. We have integrated a specially designed cooking system into the wort kettle. The result is the extremely delicate and fine hops bitter for connoisseurs and lovers. This is written by Uwe Schulz, master brewer from the city brewery Spalt. Ripening time. Our good beer takes time, 5 to 10 weeks depending on the type. We do not give our beers a schedule. We give them so much storage time until they are mature and taste so good to the master brewer and the fermentation guide. This extensive maturation is the storage tank guarantees wholesome and the hop-stressed beers. Dealing with historical storage tanks requires a high degree of cleanliness, but operating modern fermentation tanks requires technical understanding. Progress. Our claim to combine traditional brewing craft and the latest technology in this way and always keep an eye on efficiency and the environment. We have been dealing with energy recovery and environmental protection since 1931. Reducing water consumption, heat recovery and reducing energy consumption are always in focus. With the new bottling plant, the water consumption when cleaning a bottle was reduced from 3000 ml to 265 ml. And about slow brewing, here's the text about that. Slow brewing, the consistent seal of approval out of passion for the good. We are excellent, we are a slow brewer. We have been part of the Slow Brewer Association since 2013. Sealing from the Slow Brewing Institute is a permanent challenge. We have our beer and ourselves as a brewery checked and certified by independent specialties at the highest frequency. Our beer is scientifically sounded independently checked every month, our brewery annually. This gives our consumers the security of excellent beer quality and more conscious, responsible corporate governance. We have nothing to hide. Real and rooted. Slow brewer, love and protect the real. The real thing starts with the pure ingredients and ends with brewing specialties and individuality. Regional roots always play a role. Slow brewer are grown brewers who live their passion for excellent beer completely independently of corporations and their requirements. This protects against unified taste and ensures the variety that conscious beer lovers want. With time. Brewing with time is the living philosophy of slow brewing. In contrast to accelerated industrial, slow brewers are committed to mass production for slow fermentation and gentle maturation, and for a good reason. In addition to using the purest natural raw materials, it is the fatcore period in particular ensures the excellent taste of slow beers. Skillful, certified slow brewers know what they are doing. They combine traditional brewing methods for outstanding beer with the highest brewing know-how and the latest production technology. Conscious and fair, slow brewing produce quality of life with outstanding beers and conscious acting with integrity. Conscious in the sense of environment and its region. Conscious in the sense of following generations and consciously in the sense of fair cooperation with employees and everyone involved in the production process. And some more information. The Spalter brewing process is about the brewing process. Hops and idiosyncrasy. How does brewing work? Barley, water, hops and yeast. A beer needs no more and no less. Experienced brewers can produce a wide variety of beers from our ingredients, the 4 ingredients. But what makes the Spalter brewing process different? 1. Grist mill. 100% malts from the region. Brewing beer starts with the grain malt. It is crushed in the mill, crushed to the ground. In Spalt we use 100% malts from the region that our master brewer personally selects. 2. Mashing pan. Valuable minerals. The crushed malt is mixed with brewing water from our own well. The resulting mash is gently heated. Our spring water contains valuable minerals from the local sandstone and is used exclusively for our beer. 3. Lautertun. The wort is created by carefully stirring the malt residues, also called spelt grains. Settle. The hot brew is purified. Beer wort is created. 4. Seasoning pan. Now the green gold is added. The wort is heated in the pan until it boils. The brewer adds the most important splitter ingredients, our aroma hop, Spalter, which is cooked in the brew. This is how we release the good from hops, its special aroma and the pretty essential oils. Depending on the style of beer, different amounts of hops are added in the portions at different times, so that we can gently release the valuable hop oils here. We have integrated a specially built cooking system into the wort kettle in Spalt. 5. Whirlpool centrifugal forces. The wort is cloudy after cooking. It is set in the rotation in the whirlpool. Suspended matter, hops and leftover malt collect in the middle and can be removed. 6. Cooler fermentation tank. The transformation. The clarified wort still has no alcohol. Before the yeast can start turning alcohol into sugar, the hot wort must be cooled gently, otherwise the yeast breaks down in the hot wort. Now it is turned on. The brewer initiates fermentation by adding yeast into the wort. The yeast now has about a week to convert the fermentable sugars into alcohol and carbon dioxide. 7. Storage tanks maturity exam. The beer only appears to rest during storage. During fermentation, countless chemical processes take place that are important for the taste of the beer. In Spalt, we give our beer a lot of time to mature, depending on the beer style, up to 10 weeks. Filter and filling, number 8. With or without filter, the beer is only ready when our master brewer says after the gusset, now it's ripe. Naturally cloudy varieties can be filtered directly. Clear beers first pass through a filter. Filtering reduces turbidity and yeast, but also slows the further maturation of the beer. We brew fresh beers from natural handcraft and deliberately do not pasteurize our beer. Before bottling, the bottles and barrels must be cleaned. The cleaning system is a large format dishwater. The beer bottles are prepared for filling with a low water consumption. And about this specific beer, the Spalter Premium Pils, which has a label that's looking really nice in my opinion, really classical and nice looking. I'm gonna show you that closer to you in just a moment. It's possible to read the following. Our extra hopped pils, with its brilliant gold tone and the typical dense poured foam crown, the Spalter aroma hops dominate here in character, balanced, fine, dry and lean in the after taste. Color, brilliant gold tone. Aroma, herbal hops, thyme, laurel, sage. Taste, sparkling, balanced, slim. That's about it. Finally over to the tasting part, my favorite part of course, when I'm allowed to try these fantastic beers. One look of the cap, also Spalter, and this is looking really nice in my opinion, gives a really nice impression. Typical, great quality German pils this, so I'm looking really much forward to try it. Also they're really specialized in the quality of the hops, this brewer, and the hops is the important thing in a pils, so very high expectations of this one. Gebraut mit dem weltberühmten Spalter Aromahopfen, Spalter frische, auserlesene Rohstoffe, 10 Qualitätsprüfstellen. Das Premiumbier aus dem Spalter Hopfenland. And you see here the town of Spalt and all the hop gardens all around there. Hopefully you can see that. Really looking beautiful in Bavaria. The back label as well, and there you see the Hopfen and malts right there. Really looking beautiful. Spalter Premium Pils. Slow brewing certificate is something that you also can see right there. Spalter Premium Pils. Das edelherbe Premiumbier, gebraut mit dem weltberühmten Spalter Aromahopfen nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot von 1516, kühl und dunkel lagern, vom Erwärmerung schützen. Untergärisches Bier, Zutaten Wasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Stadtbrauerei Spalt, located in Spalt of course, Brauerei Gasse 3, and link to the brewer's website, spalterbier.de. Alcohol content is 5.0. As I mentioned, I'm going to link both to the brewer's website and to the brewer's group who are caring about the history of this brewery, and there you can read much more. In Spalt, du werden die Leid går alt, sie kennen nix dafür, das macht es gute Bier. That's a slogan, it seems like, which is in red right here around it. And finally over to the tasting part of this one. Spalter Premium Pils, 1538 is the year of the seal right there. The coat of arms from Spalt. And finally I'm going to open this one up. Spalter Premium Pils. I've been looking forward to try this one a lot. And finally it's time for that. High expectations of this one. I'm really sure it's gonna be fantastic in its taste. This refreshing taste that you get from a high quality German pils. And this one really typical for the style with the pale yellow color and all the bubbles raises up. I didn't manage to create so big foam head as I wanted. In this case, a Pils needs a big foam head. A mistake from me, but as I've been saying before, I'm not perfect. However, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be possible to get a nice aroma of it anyway. And it's really fresh. Really easy to feel that it's high quality and that they care about the hops, which is something that you always review in a Pils. That's what makes a Pils, the beer style Pils, stand out, and really fresh and nice. As I mentioned, I think that's gonna be one of the better Pils that I've had. The Spalter Premium Pils, so really nice in the aroma. So let's try it. Prost! Fantastic, of course. Really refreshing and nice. Easy to feel the Spalter aroma hopfen in this very well tasting Pils. So refreshing and nice. I understand why they continue to do it this way, and just the way they did right on their website. Don't want to change. There's no need for that. Just continue to do the thing that is the best, which is this one. Really fantastic, and as you can see, it looks real nice as well. This is a big recommendation. Spalter Premium Pils. Can show it closer to you because my waiting for this one was definitely worth the wait, because it's tasting so fresh and so nice, just the way I want from a German Pils. Fantastic flavor of it. Absolutely amazing, this one. Just as they did right, they care much about the quality of both their raw materials and the brewing process, and especially their Pils, it seems like, since they come from a town where the hops is so famous. Spalter aroma hopfen is a very famous and great hops type that is being used by many breweries, and I understand why, because it's really special and it's really refreshing with its typical hops taste. So this is a big recommendation. Spalter Premium Pils is so fantastic. One of the best pilsners I've had. So definitely I want to mention it together with I would say Waldhaus, Wieninger, Moritzfige, and yeah, probably one more. It's really great, and I think that's it for now. Hope you continue to follow my channel for more tasting beer reviews. That's of course much that will be coming up in the future. As always, hope you look forward to my upcoming reviews just as much as I do. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hope I see you again in the next German beer review.